Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Our path is sweetness. Hmm. I'm just thinking how the world seems so bitter. Everyone is caught up in some type of confusion. But this is a sweet thought to hold on to. When everything gets too much for you, remember this. And our beloved Creator will give you some. I feel like you deserve some sweetness. I'm grateful now that I'm disciplined. Maybe you will get some sweetness because you've been working on yourself and gaining more self control and keeping promises to yourself. So, you could expect something lovely. You deserve it. Second consecutive day. I seem to think when I get this card, then it would be great that you hear what I say. Our beloved Creator is rewarding you for your discipline, for putting in the work, for growing through your challenges, and He's going to do something very sweet. Sweetness can even be seen as knowing what your soul's purpose is. Because then you'll realize, oh wow, I went through this, that, and the other. And even though there was injustice, it was all part of my soul's purpose. And that can be rather sweet because our Creator's full of amazing things. I was saying that you are disciplined and you see, machines don't need sweetness, systems don't need sweetness, they just need to operate. But you are a person, and so you must be treated as such. You're not just a robot that has to push production. But whatever you were committed to, you were seeing through. Perhaps your challenge is managing a group of people in a factory, and you need to remember this difference. Because a lot of people think just because they're in a supervision or management position that they are better than the employees. But that is not so. Always be grateful, even when things challenge you. Now, this is where you were exercising your discipline. Perhaps you were seeing someone um, mistreating others or disrespecting others in front of you. And then you just set them straight. I stand on my own authority. We don't need any standard operating procedures, etc., to tell us how to treat our fellow human beings. And if our beloved Creator is sweetness, then so are you. So perhaps you're adding that factor. And that is your life purpose, to bring some humanity to every room that you walk into or environment that you are part of. And that's being true to yourself. Because we shouldn't allow anyone to be bullied in our presence. To do this, to stand on your own authority, to be able to distinguish between production into human resources and machinery is very important. And it gives you this, you know why you're standing up for something, for someone. Maybe you're going to improve the processes where you work. It's not easy to be courageous, but very necessary. And not for each and everything where you nitpick and fault find it, this and that. But because you are on this path, you can see clearly what is right, what is wrong. Oops. Generosity. Um, you're putting in extra time to bring about a positive change, to take that rigidity out of the production, because people are more effective when you treat them with respect. Caught red-handed. Oops. Caught red-handed. They're all busted. Watch the news, you will see how they're falling like flies. For example, I started off saying perhaps managers and supervisors are mistreating their staff, and they will be busted. And you have a role to play in this because you are standing up for like fair labor practices, for example. Our beloved Creator, together you make special memories. Now, even if it's just a workplace and you help someone out, you become friends for a lifetime. And then what was just a slog and kind of laborious now becomes better because perhaps you make a true friend for a lifetime. That's what I'm saying when I say our Creator rewards us for our boldness and our kindness. So, yeah. Our beloved Creator of heaven and earth, you're feeling a little confused because there's so many aspects to deal with. Which one do you begin with first? What is real? What is priority? And that is what you're trying to resolve. But in the best possible way. Because we have to take our emotions out of a thing and analyze it logically. Our beloved Creator of heaven and earth, what are challenges? Uh, we have to think clearly what action to take. What is the right action to take? Can you distinguish between human resources and the production machinery? Because you can't treat both the same. People need someone to invest properly in them, in their training, in the way they are treated. Because we lead by example. When we are respectful to people who work under us, then we are teaching them how to be respectful in the work environment. But when you work in a big group, you can't please everyone. That's why you need to prioritize clearly what are the most important factors to address to improve production, for example. How do you boost staff morale? And how do you incorporate your divinity into the workplace without being all preachy and religious, but by actually living it? Our beloved Creator, conscious mind. This is the second day it comes out in the conscious mind, which means you are praying about your challenges and you have demonstrated your discipline. And you're working very hard on yourself and you're standing up for what is right and true and beneficial for all. So don't worry about being confused now. this, that. You just hold firm, you ask our Creator, what's the next best step? Because our Creator directs our steps. We just have to believe, even if He says now to do something that we ordinarily wouldn't, He will say, do that, and you will see that was the right thing. Our beloved Creator, what is in our subconscious mind? Divine happiness. I said something about when you make this friend at work, and you will make a friend for a lifetime, which will make where you spend most of your time, more pleasant. And that pleasant energy raises the frequency and is infectious. And you will play a great role in your workplace in making it better for everyone. Because you are a naturally happy, joyful, giving, generous person that loves to work hard and collaborate uh, in the best possible way with others for growth and for success. Because who wants to work and not experience success? Our beloved Creator, what happened in our recent past? You had to be very defensive. There was a lot of arguments and complaints and issues among the staff and perhaps the management, and you in a mediator type position, or you represent the staff. So it wasn't easy for you to maintain your composure when things get really heated, but you stood your ground. You stood on your own authority because you are appointed by our Creator. And He tells you, hey, this and that, because we are His body. We are His voice and we are His physical body. So when you stand on your own authority and you're standing for the right thing, then everything works for your good. That is the outcome. Life is already so tough. We don't need problems wherever we go. We must all try to make it a little bit easier for ourselves and others through kindness, for example, or teaching someone a skill, or making people realize just because you're my supervisor doesn't make you my Lord, my God. Because both are employees, just different roles. A man is still a man and a woman is still a woman, and they must be respected as such. They're not machines. If you want the best out of your workers, you need to motivate and inspire them and skill them, not speak down to them like children. Outcome: divine rewards. You're going to make the right decisions in this regard. Because currently you're wondering, how do you go about it? But our Creator is directing your steps. He's putting ideas into your mind. He's saying, do this, look at that. What do you think about this? And so you are formulating your case or proposal to improve your environment. Yes, more peaceful, going from defensive arguments and just unpleasantness to a calmer state of mind, because this increases productivity when people feel safe and peaceful in their work environment. Not where somebody's going to come and disrespect them now and cause aggravation. And no, that is outdated uh, behavior. It's command over our minds. And through your example of staying cool under pressure, you will be teaching others how to do the same. What is around us, our beloved Creator? What's in our environment? Hey, life just tests us all day, every day. I had a card, but I didn't show it. It's about the challenges, that we remain grateful even under challenging circumstances. You still hold your position because you speak with respect. You're not shouting and screaming to make your point. You're cool, calm, collected, rational, and factual. So I think you're going to make a great change here. I can actually see it because you want a happy working environment and one that is reasonably moral and good, not weird things. Where people can feel safe, stable, secure, and opportunity to grow and prosper. Okay, this is challenging me because I have to be patient to shuffle. Yes. Around you as people who's putting in the work too, but you leading them. They don't have the skills you have. Just because you are the manager or supervisor, you're almost like in a nurturing position. And they are willing to do the work because you're acknowledging that they do in fact do the work, but perhaps they need extra skills, either soft skills or hard skills. And that's what you're working out, the best approach, because they are a willing team. They're willing to grow. They're not lazy, they're also disciplined. Hopes and fears. You don't want to come across as like too much of a dictator, always right and always this and always that. But you are, in fact. Whatever you teach them, and criticism is usually constructive and for their benefit. But there will always be those that challenge and test you, but you need to stay calm. Because soon you will be in that position and then you'll see it from that perspective and understand why the person that preceded you behaved in that particular manner. And also, you have to be able to learn when you get promoted the difference between people that are doing the work and the machines so that you can get optimal production and a happy workforce. Yep, work hard, follow your divine guidance. You have nothing to worry about. Our Creator's got you. If you're standing up for what is right, you definitely will make the right decisions because your intention is right. Your intention is to grow and develop and obviously make a lot of money and share that. But money is not everything, but I can see that you will do amazing things in your organization. Something like this, maybe your staff will love you so much because you encourage them, you teach them the right thing, you teach them divinity without preaching, just by the way you perform your duties. So, and you're definitely going to make the right decisions because our beloved Creator directs our steps. So be bold and continue and trust that this is your life's purpose. Thank you, our divine, beloved Creator, for your guidance and reassurance that we are on the right path. You are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Hi, Bon.